Thank you, Roman. Thank you so much. And good morning. And I am so honored and pleased to be here today because probably the best part of my job is when I get a chance to actually meet and work with and talk with educators such as yourself. So when I do, the world is extremely complex, and it has become even more complex just over the last couple of decades than it has ever been. And it continues to accelerate in complexity. And you can see that there are various issues related to culture in the world, not only very complicated, but we are leaving our children to have to deal with these problems. So again, we're faced with how we prepare our children for that situation. And what we see is that education is not changing fast enough. In order for a student with their education to be able to achieve success in the real world. And this is creating a gap, an increasing gap. Now, some students are lucky. They are able to take their education and they're able to overcome the very scary and confusing sometimes. It can require time and money and a lot of hard work, and often the actions and the vision and directions for how to make these changes aren't very clear. So, this is part of the reason why we are here in this room today, is to help to bridge this gap even more. And ICT, they are taking all of the components, the bits and pieces, and trying to put them together, integrate them together into an easy-to-implement form. And some of those examples are like teacher professional development that Intel Teach provides, as an example. How to implement mobile PC labs, how to implement flipped classroom. So that's where students will actually do the lecture work at home, or they'll watch a video of a lecture, for instance, at home. And then when they come into class, the classroom time is spent discussing the student work. They might do their homework. And then one-to-one learning, of course, that's one of the most popular forms of implementation of ICT in the classroom today. And it's gaining a significant momentum. It's happening everywhere. And we know that ultimately, one mind is that there's actually something much more important than talking about the actual ICT in the classroom. So what is the most important question? So think to yourselves for a moment what you would consider to be the most important question. And in my humble opinion, I believe the most important question is not about the ICT itself, but about what teachers and students are going to do with the ICT in the classroom, in the school, to bridge this gap. Hopefully you agree with me. This is actually the most important question to ask. Now I'd like to introduce you to a hero of teachers around the world. So basically what happens is this game is a way for students to explore and discover ancient history and geography in a vast virtual world that's themed on ancient civilizations. So what students are able to do is explore and discover and go on quests, and they can chat with famous people from history like Julius Caesar, and they can work in groups, collaborative groups, and they are able to gain points and go to higher levels in the game, and they're able to collect rare. Set out on a random beyond the classroom. And stop away. Play a video game to improve your grades. Visit places, people, and times that you've read about. Chat with famous people like Julius Caesar. Explore online with your friends. Seek, rare, hear, and lose. Which includes motivation, relevant practice, timely and specific feedback, and being able to record it or recall information and knowledge. And then what he did is took that learning, the traditional learning approaches, combined it with fun and real-world experiences to create what is called game-based learning. Now, if you were to ask most adults what fun is, they would be likely to say that fun, when they think of a student having fun, that the student is goofing off, or they are slacking off, or they are doing something mindless, or they are doing something that is not constructive. But if you ask students, why is that fun? These are the things that they will say. Because of the collaboration, the exploring, the discovery, the challenge, the strategizing, role playing. So there are many game-based platforms already available, like the one that provide environments, supportive environments to fail safe. And failing safe, as you know, is where you're able to actually make the necessary errors that you need to make in order to achieve mastery. So the students learn that failure is an important prerequisite to success.